I was trying to decide on how to start making videos on this channel. Just figured I'd make a little introductory video. Um, my name's Izzy. I work on a lot of kind of like project cars here and there. It's not my actual job, it's just as a hobby. Right now I'm currently working on my little brother's car. Have it in the garage, and then I have a couple cars myself. Um, this is going to be more like a vlog style video for this one, and then later on maybe I can make some like actual designated videos for the projects. My garage is a disaster right now. I've been working on this car for a couple weekends. That's the only time that I can work on the cars, is pretty much Saturday and Sunday, and sometimes I don't work on Sundays at all because I just get too lazy. But I just have all these cars piling up. Gotta get them out of here. Figured I'd make some videos on it, and then I'll show you what my garage looks like, where I have a bunch of like extra parts laying around of everything I'm doing all at once. So it's like, I don't know, I feel like I have ADHD where I start one project, move on to the next before I finish anything, and then it keeps going like that. So all the projects just pile up. But just got my fence fixed, so you'll see some like pickets here because the fence just fell over. But let me show you what my garage looks like, and then I'll show you all the projects that we're looking at, and then don't judge. I have my cars have been sitting for a minute, so probably like 2-3 years. I want to start fixing them. I know it's not the new year yet, but I want to have all my cars working by next year, so hopefully I can make some content, make some videos and everything. So I don't want to talk through this whole thing. This will be the first video I just put up, and then from there I'll just kind of show you and kind of explain what's going on with the projects and what the plans are. So let me show you in the garage first. So my garage is just like a normal 2-car garage. Right now I have, like I said, a mess, so extra bolts that I always save. This was just a little kit that I had for porting, and I was actually porting my little brother's GTR upper intake and lower intake, so we got that done and did some work on this. I still got to put everything back together, but for the most part, the turbos are ported, intake is ported, and we're just gonna see how much power it makes on a full bolt-on. You can't really see, but we put injectors on her. I got the FIC 2150s, and I mean I just have the box for it. But engine's out. I know usually you got to do this on a lift so that you don't have to take the front end off, but I don't have a lift, so we just put it in the center of the garage, and that's all the stuff over there. The actual subframe is sitting on the actual engine hoist, so if I ever need to put it back up, I can just hoist it in and we're good. So there's his parts. This is front clip and everything. This is a motor for another Subaru that I got outside, and I'll show you that one. And then there's my my bike. It's a GSXR. And then I got my argon tank for my welder, and trust me, I know how messy it is. I've been trying to find time to kind of clean this, but I haven't gotten to it. This is a built block that I was doing for a friend of mine, so just got this done. I still got to finish it, but it's pretty much good to go. Just got to put the front plugs and stuff. Like I said, it's not my job, so I just do it on the side as a hobby. But let me show you some of the other cars. Gonna jump over this. Got tools everywhere. That's for my fence. I was gonna rebuild these 2 blocks to have some extras. Got some pistons. I got an extra 6-speed with rear diff, and I actually have another rear diff back there that you can't see. And I'll show you what this is gonna go to, and then this is just like random stuff that's going on there. And I have an injector cleaner over there. Useful. But let me show you the cars on the outside. So this is our friend Ben. He's doing an FP Black, I believe. An FP Black turbo, external wastegate, doing the intercooler, and I'm gonna be fabbing some piping for him because he wants it a little different than your normal kits. So I'm hoping to bust that out hopefully this weekend. It's a lot of work and we haven't really started, so maybe we'll record some progress today. This one is that's what this is going into, the 6-speed. This is the 06 WRX that I got as a trade-in for some parts that I sold one of our friends. He just had this extra, had a balloon motor, and he's just like, take the shell and we'll trade. It didn't come with the wheels, those are my wheels. But it did come with the STI interior and the, let me see if I can find the keys for it. So it did come with the interior like this. It has 199, I don't know if you can see this, 199,000 miles. So like I said, blow motor. That's what this looks like. I was test fitting this intake that I was just trying to custom fit, but I don't know what to do with this yet. I think this is gonna be the first one of my cars that I fix. Oh, the hood was kind of hard to close. It's a little banged up, but it's all right. And then this is another one. This is our friend Jonathan. He's building it. We were in the middle, that's what that motor is for. We're in the middle of doing a tubular front. I gotta clean this up and everything and get the rest of it done, but we kind of, he bought another car, so as a daily, so we kind of held up on this for a minute. But STI Limited, it's my Gixxer 1000. So I don't want to make this video too long, but I'll show you the other cars that I have in the back. So this is just, eventually I'm going to clean this up. That's going to be a daily for me. So that one's just going to, we're just going to do like full bolt on 85. I don't know what I want to do yet. I have another one of my friends that's only dailying his STI, and he's got an FP Red, and we're going to be taking off the FP Red, and I'm going to put a stock turbo back in it, and he's selling me the FP Red so I can hopefully throw it in this. And then that's the block I have for that as well. And I have heads sitting back there. And that over there, that's just my daily right now. So when I'm not riding the bike, that's the Forester XT. A little banged up, but no big deal. The SS, I'm just going to check on it for a family member. Well, let me show you the rest of the actual cars that are mine. So we're here in the backyard. That's where the STI is, on that side. This is my 06 Evo 9. It doesn't have a motor in it. I plan on rebuilding it quick and fast, but then the wife got pregnant. We had a kid, and it's been sitting for probably a little over a year. And then this is my, let me see if I can zoom out. So this is my E92 M3. This one, it runs and everything. I just don't drive it. I had a supercharger on my old setup. I ended up selling it just to have a little extra money for when I had my kid. And right now it's NA, but it's got some issues. It needs rod bearings for sure. And I wanted to stop driving it before it ruined the engine. And then the idle control valve just went out on it. So it's in lit mode. And I just never got around to fixing it. The next one is my E46 M3. So I've had this one for a while. Same thing, it runs. These are on trickle chargers. I haven't really drove them in a couple years. I just come out here, me or the wife just come out here and we start them up. Come out here and start them up every now and then. And then I got this blanket protecting the hood, but It's original 6-speed. I just got the RTD shifter just to have something with a little more feedback. But got big plans for these, just not yet. First of all, I got to get my daily driver. And then this is the last car that I have. This is a 2006 STI that I've been sitting on for a while too. This one doesn't have a motor in it either. So I'm planning on doing, since the other one's going to be like a daily for the WRX, this one will be more of a race car. And I'll show you those more when the time comes. But let me go back in to the front. All right, we're back up front. So I just wanted to show you what's going on, do like a little quick video, and then maybe grab a couple clips as I'm working on this. This engine on the GTR is pretty much ready to go back in, except we're missing a couple like gaskets and stuff. The reason we pulled this out, honestly, was to do a bunch of maintenance, and then it kind of evolved into something else. So as we're in there, we're like, well, you might as well do like full bolt-ons in 85. And since the motor was already out, which wasn't too bad, took us like 4 hours maybe to pull it out right here on the floor. I just put it on some tall jack stands, and then my brother just comes over here and cleans it every now and then. That way everything behind the engine is pretty clean. So hopefully we'll see some videos on this, on how much power it makes and stuff over here. We are in Colorado, so high altitude does kind of kill a lot of the boost on these cars. So we'll try to get you some numbers, and he just wants to have fun with it, honestly. I don't think he wants to build the engine, so he's probably want to keep the power close to 600 if possible, 700 if it even makes that. But we're hoping the injectors and porting, we ported everything on this. So everything that we could port on it is ported. It is hand ported, so it's not CNC. So we're just going to see what it does. He wanted to try this before he bought an aftermarket intake manifold. So if this doesn't do anything, I mean, it costs us just a little bit of time, honestly. And porting it wasn't too bad. So we'll see where this one goes as far as that. But I think the main plan for today is that I'm going to be doing that intercooler piping for Ben's car. So I'll just cut this video right here, and then I'll make a separate video on the intercooler pipe. All right. Otherwise, if you guys want to see certain things with the cars and stuff, I haven't really decided what I want to do with the daily, but as stuff progresses and stuff, I'm hoping that I can have it make like, the goal is 450 just for the daily driver. It's not a car that I need since we already have the other one, but I would love to have, you know, one car for me and one for the wife. So we'll see how it goes.